I don't think the season's going.
I mean, oh man.
Yeah, he overreacted like big time.
One of my notes says, no wonder he's a single dad. Everyone's roasting Dale. Claire's getting offended.
This has got to be a first.
This part was sad. And then Tayshia comes in. It was scary, honestly.
Made you a little Belgian waffle.
Oh, so pretty. Thank you.
All right, welcome back for another episode of Bachelorette Brunch.
Yes, Bachelorette Brunch.
I think it's been going good, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you guys like
what's
that?
going good? The
Bachelorette
season
Brunch?
Or
No.
Okay.
I don't think the season's going.
I mean, I always have fun sitting here and eating and like chatting over Bachelorette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't even focus.
Yeah, I actually might need a second. We ate our waffles. Let's start this off. First thing that happens is Joseph. We apologize for saying Joseph. I didn't want to offend anyone. Neither did Arie.
I thought everyone was just kind of like pronouncing it wrong.
So,
what did you think about the whole thing?
Oh man, I don't remember if Claire said she was triggered during it. I think she might have, but I was triggered too because I felt like I had been in a relationship with a guy that treated me that way in the past. So when he started acting all like scary, controlling, I was just like very offended.
Yeah, he overreacted like big time.
Yeah, we obviously could see where he was coming from because we talked about that on the last episode about the dodgeball date, but he wasn't even on it. I mean, obviously a lot of this is not your decision as the lead. Like, you're put into these situations that are pre-planned. So for him to blow up on her like that was just
and it's like, has Yosef never watched before? Because I feel like every date there's some sort of uncomfortable aspect to the date. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes it
entertaining, right?
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise it wouldn't be entertaining. Mm-hmm. On our season there was a bunch of awkward moments, especially like the wrestling date. It was so awkward.
Yeah, it was very awkward. I don't like this at all.
No, I don't think anyone does. He's definitely he was out of line for sure.
One of my notes says, no wonder he's a single dad. So then obviously Dale comes to the rescue, saves the day. He's like walking in at the most opportune time and she's like, oh, Dale, there you are.
Oh, Dale. Why wouldn't they just push somebody else to go console her? Because if you send Dale in or allow Dale to go console her, like, it's a wrap.
Well,
you know?
My thoughts on that is that she said she found her husband when he walked out of the limo. So they already had their storyline planned out. So I think the whole premise of Claire's season is just to show how head over heels crazy in love with Dale she is. So I don't think they were really trying to like throw her for a loop because she already had her mind made up.
I know, but that'd be like the perfect opportunity to send somebody in, you know, maybe like, I don't know, maybe like Blake or something.
But also, like, nobody's gonna be able to calm her down except for Dale.
I know.
Maybe they just wanted her to calm down.
When Dale came to her side, I was like, oh man, this season's over. I thought the whole episode the other night was just gonna end.
Me too.
But I wish someone would count how many times Dale's name was mentioned in that episode.
Oh my gosh. Dale.
Dale.
All the time.
Dale.
Everything Dale. It was ridiculous. I was kind of annoyed.
Dale.
Yeah, basically that's really all you guys need to know.
They were gonna have a group date. She canceled it. The dudes were just sitting around all day. Then they had a cocktail party, and then Dale just basically hung out with her the entire night.
Yeah, so they're like making out in the bedroom for an hour, I guess, and everyone's getting pissed off.
Yeah, Easy's face.
Rightfully so.
When he walked in on them was like,
I just love Easy so much. He's so funny.
He's got such a fun personality.
Yeah.
Dale had that like grin on his face the entire time because he was just, you know, he was caught by the other guys. They all know what's going on. And it's just kind of awkward.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was on that date or it was the other date, but remember when Claire was like, can we just like hurry the other ones along?
Oh yeah. They cut to like her talking to a producer.
Yeah, and that was basically the whole theme of the episode, just like
Yeah.
getting by with the other guys so that she could see Dale again.
When I was watching it, I was like waiting for her to basically leave the show with Dale.
I know, I thought it was gonna be over this episode too, but
And then I was kind of like, ah,
got
dang
one
it.
more, I think.
Next
maybe.
week.
But
Anyways, there was a one-on-one with Zach.
yeah, it was uncomfortable. They went to the spa, and I thought it was hilarious because they're at a spa, but it looked like she was literally rubbing mashed avocado on his face. Like, could they have
totally
not
was.
given her a face mask? Like,
You would think that would be kind of like sexy, but it didn't feel that.
yeah, like,
You know? And right before the date, she's like talking about Dale in her interview, and I'm like, oh, my gosh,
Right.
focus.
And then during the date, she's like, yeah, I just feel really uncomfortable. And so obviously all of us feel uncomfortable watching it. And then she tries to leave the daytime portion of the date, and they have this really awkward kiss.
Oh my gosh, do it. You're Zach?
I'm Zach.
Okay, I'm Claire.
Okay,
I'm
ready?
Claire. All right. Wait.
Come back.
It was just so awkward because like there's that saying like 90-10, and he literally
Yeah, the guy's
he didn't move.
90.
He didn't move an inch. She went
he was
99 and a half, and he was just like.
But yeah, then she got all weirded out because like she was already uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, well, this guy doesn't even want to kiss me. I just went in, and she was embarrassed. And then he did this really aggressive like grabbing thing. And I'm like,
grabbing her neck.
I'm like, stop it right now.
Oh man, it was like so bad.
And then he chased her and did it again.
I know, and that's when she's like, you're good.
I think he just wanted her to know that he didn't like mean to shut her down. He wanted to kiss her.
Yeah.
Because he knew she was embarrassed, but
Right. And she said that she was triggered because she was in a relationship where someone was a little bit forceful in a way. And then that sort of like, you could see that she was like uncomfortable, 100% uncomfortable with him.
yeah.
And that was kind of the end of her and Zach. So then they go to the...
This part was sad.
It was sad. I mean, I've never seen someone being stood up on The Bachelor or Bachelorette.
I know.
This has got to be a first.
And then she sends Daddy Chris in to break up with him for her.
Which is like...
Yeah, I was saying it's like the equivalent of telling your dad to text your boyfriend to break up with him for you.
I was kind of disappointed in Claire because, you know, these guys have taken the time to come out there and meet her and see if there's a connection. And yeah, if it did go wrong, that date went horribly wrong, but at least break up with him in person. I feel like she owed him that. But they let him get all like suited up, ready to sit down, and then bring Chris in.
I know, Chris looked so uncomfortable too. It
Yeah.
was just a bad situation. Then they've got the roasting group date where everyone's roasting Dale. Claire's getting offended.
Dale's not even on the date, but everyone is like talking about Dale because he's in the audience and they're all roasting Dale. So then they move to the nighttime portion of the date, and she just basically is prying everyone to find out more about Dale and the dynamic there because he said he was, you know, the best suited. It's just like feels disrespectful to not get to know the guys and just to always talk about Dale because clearly she's had a reels for him. So I don't know, I kind of felt bad for the guys the whole date, really.
I feel bad for all of the guys that are there.
Yeah, so.
Because it's clearly all about Dale. She's like, I can't just let them talk about my fiance like that. And I was like, wait, what? They're not even engaged yet.
That's crazy.
Calm down, girlfriend. She didn't give the rose out. You guys have to keep in mind when you're watching the show that there is so much more footage than what they show. So I would be willing to bet that she did talk to them a little bit more than what they showed on the show. I'm sure
Totally.
that she talked to them about some of their own personal things, but it probably did revolve mostly around Dale. You gotta give the leads and the people on the show a little bit of leeway with this stuff because I think a lot of the time this stuff's out of their control, like what you see on TV.
Yeah, for sure. But to not give out a rose really is something that is in her control, and I felt like was
Yeah.
not cool. Because like, it just reaffirms that she is totally only into Dale, and she's not really giving anyone else a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And even one of the guys said like, well, if she gives us a rose, at least it gives us some hope to know that there's something possible in the future. And then she just didn't give out a rose, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yep. And then Tayshia comes in. It was scary, honestly. It was really scary. The music was so dark and ominous.
It really was.
Whoa. We had the bass turned all the way up on our speakers.
You know what that? Reminded me of when she comes out of the water like that?
What?
X on a beach. Remember those
yes.
intros?
Okay, that is exactly what I was thinking.
Remember those intros? They were all coming out of the water, just all.
Yes. Okay, I said like an MTV show or something like that, like Real World. But that's the one I think I was thinking of.
It's the exact one, yeah.
It's exactly like that.
It's exactly like that.
I'm convinced they have a different camera crew this season. I love Tayshia.
Yeah, we
I
love
love Claire
Tayshia.
too, but I'm excited for.
Yeah, I feel like there was just too much Dale this episode. Dale. If you were drinking and you had a drink every time Dale's name was mentioned, you would have been dead.
Yeah. Yes, we're very happy for Claire that she found her person if she ends up with Dale, but we are excited to get on with the new season, I think.
Yeah, we're so excited to see what comes next. Lauren is talking about how weird it's gonna be for the guys there.
Yeah, it's gonna be really strange for them because you go into it expecting one person and you're like mentally preparing and your focus is on them, and then now that Claire is leaving and they've got Tayshia here, it's like they're gonna have to recenter on her. But it's also a good thing, I think, because they all have a clean slate now.
It's true, but you couldn't find two people that are like more opposite.
Yeah, and there's a lot of older guys on Claire's season.
Yeah.
So
Do you know
I wonder.
how old Tayshia is? I don't know.
Tasha's like my age.
Is she?
She's
Late
like
20s?
just under 30.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
It was so cool because we hung out with
Or
Tayshia
maybe
before
30. I think she's 30.
before this whole quarantine thing, coronavirus thing started in March.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like really cool to get to know her and spend time with her. So when they announced that she was taking over as Bachelorette, I was like, that's so cool. Couldn't have happened to a better person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's like so sweet.
I heard some serious tea about her season already.
What?
I haven't even told Arie yet.
Oh!
Holy cow.
All right, we'll talk
We're in
about
for
that.
it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that coming up. All right, guys.
But it's been so much fun.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.